Jacob Mims, and welcome to my memory palace. So to start out, we're gonna look at Zhu Bing's Book from the Sky, and I decided to put this outside of my literature classroom, Mr. Rafferty's room, because obviously in Book from the Sky, the materials that he's using is scrolls and books, and obviously we look at scrolls and books in literature, so I decided to put it there. So for our second piece, we're gonna be looking at Jeff Koons' Pink Panther. And I decided to put this outside of Mr. Gabe's room, or Mr. Bonson's room, because we did an essay in there where we had to do it on like popular culture. So Pink Panther utilizes popular culture in the art, so I decided to put it out here. For our third piece, we're gonna look at Marcel Duchamp's Fountain. And I decided to put this one outside of the bathrooms because obviously it's the urinal, and urinals are found in the bathroom. So this seemed like a pretty fitting place. We're gonna be doing Fridas, the two Fridas, and I decided to put this one outside of the anatomy room because the piece utilizes the veins and the heart on the two Fridas, so obviously anatomy is utilized in this piece, so I put it outside the anatomy room. Alright, so now we're looking at Namju Pike's Electric Superhighway, and I decided to put this one outside the library because before we had computers, like laptops, there's a bunch of computers in here, and Namjoon is kind of utilizing this idea of like the superhighway of information, so I decided to put it out where there used to be a lot of computers in one area. For our final piece, we're going to be looking at Robert Venturi's house in Newcastle County, Delaware. And I chose to put this one in the front lobby because the main focus of this building is really the facade. So the facade of Bishop McGinnis is these doors right here when you walk through and you enter into the lobby, so I decided this would be a fitting place.
Hey, it's Jacob Mims again, and for this segment of my Memory Palace video, I'm going to be looking at two pieces I previously discussed, and that will be Marcel Duchamp's The Fountain and Jeff Koons' The Pink Panther. And I'm going to be kind of analyzing them and showing similarities between them. So to begin, Duchamp's Fountain is obviously, when you look at it, pretty provocative, and that whenever you think of a sculpture, you're not thinking of something like this. This is obviously just a fountain that Duchamp has written a fake name under and submitted to a gallery. Duchamp, in doing this, is trying to provoke the art world. He's trying to make a stance or critique what's going on, especially with art criticism at the time, and keeping this almost classical view when it comes to art. And if you look at Koons, he's doing something pretty similar in that he is within the postmodern movement. So the postmodern movement, when you look at it, shows this rise of feminism and this almost attack on the mass culture, and that the artists are pretty much critical of this culture and that they are going to show the evils behind it. While Koons, in his Pink Panther, is doing the complete opposite. He's overindulging in this mass culture, which these artists are almost taking a critical stance from and keeping their distance. Koons is overindulging in it, and to make matters even more provocative, he's taking this feminist idea and showing this woman hugging the Pink Panther nude, almost provoking the feminist movement as well as this attack on mass culture. Similar to Duchamp, both of them are kind of trying to provoke the viewer, provoke the art world around them, and that's why they are known as provocative artists today.